I am by no means a Jeff Bezos fan, and even a broken clock is right twice a day, but in this tweet that Jeff Bezos sends to Joe Biden, he absolutely annihilates him over a very dumb opinion that Biden has when it comes to some issues that we are dealing with in this country, and that is very hilarious stuff. So we're going to be taking a look at this and seeing what Jeff Bezos has to say here. He is spot on, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Jeff Bezos ridicules Biden and his disinformation board. Now, we all know about the disinformation board. I've talked about it in some of my videos as well, and how dangerous this is for our country. It is basically the Ministry of Truth from 1984, but it is coming under Joe Biden, and that isn't good for this country. It is completely un-American. It is wrong in so many ways, and even somebody like Jeff Bezos sees that this is a very dangerous direction for our country to go. But he not only just annihilates the Ministry of Truth in this tweet, he completely just wrecks Joe Biden. So let's get into that. Former Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos ridiculed his fraudulency, Joe Biden, and his disinformation board Friday over an absurd tweet about inflation. A little after 6 p.m. Friday night, probably an hour or so after the real Joe Biden had fallen asleep in front of a Murder, She Wrote rerun, I'm assuming it was a White House staffer who used Biden's verified Twitter account to spread this ridiculous lie. Yeah, I highly doubt that this actually came from Joe Biden. I don't even know if he understands, how to type anything, but let's go ahead and get into this. So this is what the tweet actually said here. This is coming from Joe Biden first, so let's get into this first, and then we'll take a look at what Jeff Bezos had to say. You want to bring down inflation? Let's make sure the wealthiest corporations pay their fair share. Chocolate muffins, bird poop. So anyway, so you have here obviously people that are already roasting him in the chat, like, or in the comments, like Zuby, my man out here, just going LMAO, and Cat Turd. That would literally do nothing to fight inflation. These guys are absolutely correct, but then you have someone who completely understands money, who completely understands finances, economics, all of that stuff. Jeff Bezos saying this, and it is so epic. So let's take a look at what he says here. This is what Jeff Bezos says in response to Joe Biden. The newly created disinformation board should review this tweet, or maybe they need to form a new non sequitur board instead. Raising corp taxes is fine to discuss. Taming inflation is critical to discuss. Mushing them together is just misdirection. And in many ways, that is the entire point of this. This is why it is so dangerous to have things like disinformation boards and all of this stuff. It's because who gets to decide what's disinformation? Who gets to decide what is truth? Who gets to decide what is a lie? You want the government to be deciding these things? Do you really want the government to be deciding what should be truth and what should be lies? That is a dangerous, slippery slope that our country is heading in. And even Jeff Bezos, for all of his problems, for all of his flaws, for all the things that we should be concerned about when it comes to him, he is completely correct about this. Nothing in that Bezos tweet is incorrect. Tying corporate tax rates and inflation together is like dunking a donut in ketchup, something only a senile old man would do. And I'm sure Joe Biden has done that at some point. He had to, right? Come on. If not, then I'm sure he's done some weird stuff with chocolate ice cream, which apparently double chocolate chip or whatever is his favorite ice cream, which was one of the questions that one of the reporters literally asked him at one point. But let's be careful about hoisting Mr. Bezos on our shoulders. Let's not forget he outright owns the far left Washington Post. Exactly. I'm not saying in this video that Bezos is a saint at all. In fact, I still can't stand Bezos on many levels, and I'm not saying that he should be someone that we should trust even. But in this tweet, in this specific tweet, he is correct. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I'd appreciate that a lot, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.